A habitat is a type of living space where certain plants and animals live. There are many different types of habitats. You will find plants and animals living together in deserts, forests, and oceans, to name a few. In order to survive in their habitat, they each need special body parts. The big question for today is, how do plants and animals get what they need? It doesn't rain often in the desert, but when it does rain, it pours. The desert cactus absorbs large amounts of rain for storage. The ability of a cactus to store great amounts of water for a long period of time is an adaptation. Without stored up water, cacti would soon die in the hot, dry desert. It rains almost every day in the rainforest. Plants living there have adapted to the large amounts of rain. Many of them have large, waxy leaves that are water repellent. They also have pointed leaves that allow the extra water to drip off of the plants.
Wow!
Some plants grow near mountain glaciers. The weather is often cold and windy. Many must grow very close to the ground to escape battering by the wind. Often there is very little soil in which the plants can grow and get nutrients. They must anchor their roots in rock cracks because of this. That is how they are adapted to life on a mountain. Like plants, animals have body parts that help them to adapt to different surroundings. In the spring, this snowshoe hare is brown and blends in with its environment. But in winter, the snowshoe hare's fur changes to white. It will be hard for the rabbit's enemies to see it. This adaptation protects the snowshoe hare and helps it to survive. Camels have a number of body parts designed to help them live in the desert. Among these are humps on their back where fat is stored, wide-webbed feet to help them walk on soft sand, and nostrils that can close down during sandstorms. All these body parts help them to survive desert life. Water animals need special body parts too. The swim bladder in some fish helps them control whether they rise or sink. Their swim bladder fills with gases and the fish rise. When the fish deflates its bladder, it sinks. These fish can stay at a certain depth in the ocean with very little effort by regulating how much gas is in their bladder. Deep sea fish have oil in their bladders instead of gas, so they can stay deeper in the ocean. The sharks and fish at the very bottom of the ocean have no swim bladders at all. The plants and animals we've seen have been able to survive because of adaptations they've inherited from their parents. Over generations, their bodies have adjusted to suit the places they live. Can you think of some other animal adaptations? Let's review today's lesson. Question number 1. A type of living space where certain plants and animals live is called A, species, B, habitat, C, house. If you said B, then you are correct. A habitat is a place where certain plants and animals live. Question number 2. When a living thing is able to stay alive, we say it A, explores, B, thinks, C, survives. Did you say C? Then you are correct. When living things stay alive, they survive. Question number 3. What do we call body parts that help living things survive? A, adaptations, B, environments, C, skills. The correct answer is A. Adaptations help living things survive. Did you get all 3 questions right? If you did, then you've learned a lot today about how plants and animals meet their needs. Way to go! See you next time for another adventure.